Okay, nice to see you guys. Hi everyone. How you guys doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Wherever you are, welcome to Vantage webinars. Today is about break news and setup. So basically, it's about live transactions. So if you have any instruments you want me look for your like key level, please let me know. Okay. Okay. Shall we just wait for one more minute and I will start the session? How was your last week? I just came back from my holidays yesterday. Okay, so I landed in Singapore. It's about 6 p.m. Like almost 7 p.m. Okay, and like today's my first day at work. Okay, we're gonna look at goal later as well. Okay, I even though like I was on holiday last week, but last Friday I was looking at the chat as well, and I stay awake. My time zone was like 2 a.m. in the morning because I was waiting for Trump. Okay, like to speak something. Okay, we know that after he like appear, I think gold was falling, I think almost 750 pip. But after like he spoke something a little bit and then probably just go back and rising again. But right now, just now we're looking at the charts. I think it's kind of pull back. Okay, so we're gonna find a entry later together. Okay, so I think it's about time. Okay, so should we just begin our session again, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Vantage webinar, and thank you so much for joining me today. And we know that before we start the webinars, okay, everything in this webinar is purely educational in nature. All right, nothing in this video. Should be considered as an investment recommendation or any kind of trading advice. So you are responsible for your own trading. Okay, and risk warning: trading forex and CFD over here carries significant risk and is not suitable for all investors. Okay, so please come and learn together if you have time. Okay, because for the Vantage webinar they are provide free webinars 3 days per week. Mondays all of live transaction. Tuesday covered by my colleague. Her name is Crescenda. Basically, she's gonna bring you guys for about like those like fundamental. And Wednesday is gonna be me. Basically, I'm gonna share with you guys about those like technical out there in the market. Again, if you have any like specific topic you want to learn or you want to know more, please let me know. I might want to include that in my like upcoming webinar that would be in April, because in the month of March I already plan out okay my topic. All right, and speaker today, my name is Peggy. I'm an investment analyst and a prop trader. So basically I have been trading more than 5 years now. I trade on a prop firm or proprietary firm. Okay, and I trade on my own account, and last year I started to trade on the futures as well. Okay, so before we look at our keynote today, we're gonna have a quick look on the news. So I already checked on my news calendar. So basically there's no news even tomorrow. Okay, over here. Right. I'm gonna filter, and we can see that like I think today there is like Asian sections quite, I think, not too volatile because there's a bank holiday okay in Asia and in Japan. Okay, and Tuesday there's news as well. But for Wednesday, February 25th, we have Aussie dollar coming up at 12:30 a.m. The time zone I'm pick UTC, so you can just pick the time zone according where you live. Okay, and 2 a.m. we have President Trump. I don't know what he's gonna say on February 25th, 2 a.m. Okay, and February 26th, 1:30 p.m. we have unemployment claim coming up. And Friday, February 27, 1:30 p.m., we have a Canadian dollar for the GDP and 2 news for US dollar for the core PPI. So basically, the news for this week. Okay, I think last week go quite move a lot. So I think today we see like kind of quiet right now. Okay, I'm gonna open the charts and then we're gonna look for the key level together. Just hang on. I'm gonna pull out the training views. Where's my training views? Training view here. Go to my package here, and then gonna be Vantage. Okay. Good. Right. Okay. Total. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna look at the dollar for the DXY first. Okay. Maybe I should want to change the color. What color is this? Which is another one. Just use this one. Okay. So let's just look for the last week. Okay. So basically last week, okay, I see that dollar is closing with bullish engulfing candle. So basically I think they are closing with the bullish OB. Okay, so basically it's a buy zone for the dollar, and we can see that wick this kind of slightly close, like you do the wick below is about $95, and then we can see like after you see the wrong rejection. Okay, I think here in D1 is what's being sideways right now. Okay, you can see this is the OB. Okay, pull out the indicator. So many indicator here. Okay, use this too. So we're going to see the short term bullish, but for the long term, they are still stay in the bearish since they cannot close above $100 for the DXY like $100 here. D1, okay, based on D1 time frame price closing with the bearish candle and they are falling from the resistance. Okay, so these are resistance level for the DXY. And we can say that there is a zone. So basically, this is the zones, right? It was the zone. And we can see that the DXY in the one time frame, they are ranging, right? You can see they are, right? They are being ranging right now. Okay, so they say that since when from this like 95, like they cannot close below $96. So basically, and then you can see at the resistance right now, and then it's closing with bearish candle, and there's a gap down. Then we go to H4, right? So when you go to the H4 time frame, I'm going to remove. In the H4 time frame, slightly, I think they has no divergence. Okay, I would say there is no divergence here, but in the key level based on H4 time frame, I would pick this is my first support, okay, and the resistance level I'm gonna pick at this. I'm gonna pick just right here at this one. So this is my first resistance. Okay, based on H4 time frame, and you can see that whenever price go to the zone, this was like the wick based on the D1, and you can see the price closing with bearish engulfing, pull back to the OB, and then falling off right here. So I'm gonna slightly adjust my level based on H4. I'm gonna we can just pick here for the recent high at the body and second resistance. So basically in H4, we're gonna see the short-term pullback here and then continue to fall again. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick which zone should we pick? There's a 50% here, there's 61.8%, but there is the zones, like kind of the demand. I think I'm gonna pick here. But if price did not respect this and then go to the 61.8%, then there's gonna be another like the buy entry here. Okay, I'm gonna monitor, but right now I'm gonna pick this level, or what you can do, you can just leave this level just like that, and then the second support is here. Okay, these are the ranging. You're gonna look like that, right? You will see that price is close below this low, right? Now it's kind of pull back, so we're gonna see like lower high, low low. We're gonna see here or fall down, or like falling. We're gonna see that, but based on H4 time frame, I would say that is we're gonna see like a short-term pullback. We can go to the H1, right? This is a gap. They might call here or go up and close the gap, then we have to kind of like monitor. So if the dollar is rising, so basically that's why we can this started to rise, and you can see that gold is falling. Okay, we go to the EU, EUSD. Rejection. I'm going to look for weekly. Okay, so weekly time frame also closing with the barrier engulfing candles as well. Create the zones or the OB for us. We sell here. There's the sell zones. But basically at the sell zone already for the USD. And then we're gonna kind of narrow down the zones. This would be the first resistance and refer to this. There is supply zone somewhere around here, or you can go to H4. The below look. One, I move, should be here in H1. Okay. And then sorry, in H4. And second resistance I pick here. Right. So basically this trading range. In H4, we also can see that price has somehow it's close below. They might pull back here, or that if you want to include like 50% to 600, that's going to be like this, the zones. So basically, if I see the rejection right there, already short. Okay, based on the M15, already short the EURUSD. Second resistance was there, so that would be 50 to 78.6. Okay, that's gonna be the zones, and the support level is we're gonna aim for the recent low. Okay, and the second support is gonna be here. That's the zone. So basically, what you're gonna do, aim for here. Okay, guys. This is I find my key level. Always go on a high time frame and then you zoom in. Okay, and then you just fine tune the level. So basically, my time frame is always in H4 because I'm a day trade. Okay, so basically, one go to the zone, my entry will be M15 or M5, depend. If I cannot see like really clear confirmation, and then I'm gonna look at the structures. Okay, even though here you're gonna look really closely, I know that price kind of you can see this is a like break of structure. Okay, if you're gonna look here, break of structure. Actually, break of structure is like even here, right? This higher high, higher low. So the important low is here. but that's quite far. So basically, what I need to do, I trade another strategy just based on the support resistance and the confirmation. We can pull out the eyesight. Eyesight is just about 50 of 60, meaning that that might be a strong trend. So it's gonna be the zone here, right? You can see in H1 or H4 long wick. H1 time frame rejection and still like the body. Okay. So basically, I will closer look. I would say that in sideways in the M15. Okay, they are sideways. So basically, what we need to do, we might confirm is similar to gold. Okay, I'm gonna explain gold later. Price needs to close below this level. The body needs to close below. Then we know that they're gonna fall. Okay, so basically, but we can see somehow, right? We trade it can say like double top. So basically they also like being ranging right now. I want to see close below, pull back, and then you sell. Similar to gold. Okay, this is in the lower time frame. This is the structures. Okay. I'm continue. Let me know if I go too fast. Okay, guys. Or you can ask me any question about trading. I'm gonna like share with you guys. This you see that this is my key level resistance. You see that this is my support level. I haven't redo the level. One it broke, right? You see the one it closed below from the support level, it's gonna be like pullback resistance here, right? All the way down here as well, right? It's broke from the my support level. And I already know that structure has changed because where price close below resistance pullback, they make the break of structure here, break of structure here. So what we're gonna do, just redo the level. I'm going to the weekly because I want to see a weekly close for the GBP/USD weekly close with the bearish candle, and they has created the supply zone here for us to sell. Okay. And then what we're gonna do, you can also see here the body did not close above. The body is not close above where 1.3722. Right, you see that? And now we go to the D1. Okay, D1 time frame. This was the neckline, right? So basically you can short here, and some of you guys might already sell in price at that next line somewhere around here, right? But I don't want to pick that this gonna be my resistance level in daily time frame. Okay, because you might get like liquidity sweep here. So we go to H4. Okay, right. Based on H4 time frame, definitely if you trade with support resistance, there's nothing wrong with that. This is gonna be my first resistance, right? Keep in mind, okay, I know that if my resistance level, if price did not, it is not reversed from this, my next zone, either they're gonna go up and go to this OB. Okay, so basically my plan, okay, if I'm gonna short at first resistance level, I see any confirmation. Okay, M15, somehow I see the confirmation here, I'm gonna short. If pull back, I'm gonna short, right? And then if price falling a little bit and go back to my break even, for example, if I'm gonna sell here, price falling, okay, and then it reverse back to my entry, I'm not gonna re-enter sell at first resistance, no, because that's gonna be your liquidity. I'm gonna wait for another OB right here. Okay, because usually if price gonna respect the first resistance, they should fall all the way to the second support, first support, which is right here. In H4, the support level gonna be here. Okay, so right now short GU, okay, and if falling, set stop loss to break even. Okay, if price reverse back again, I'm not gonna short here. I'm gonna short at this level, OB. Okay, that is the plan. Always have the second plan, second resistance right here. structures, we still say that price still make a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So it's still in the bearish move. So this is gonna be a support in H4. And price has already go and tap in the OB. It's already worked out. It's here. Okay, so I'm not gonna trade with the OB based on this because it's already taken, it's not fresh. So this is gonna be my second support. Okay. All right, guys. No question. P level. I'm gonna go for to go. Okay, right here. So go ahead. Go all the way to where I think 51.75. I don't know why they kind of fall from there. One, it could be because of psychological number ending with 5, right? So basically, is there a magnet? It was somewhere here. Is it? Yeah, 75, 76. Yeah, here's 75. Okay, the highest one was no. Yeah. Okay. And we're gonna look on the left. Oh, wait, let me weekly. Weekly closing very strong. Bullish candle here, right? You can see that. Now you can see the pullback. I'm gonna go for D1. D1 time frame. Price had closed above. And I think they capture at the body here. First resistance somewhere at the body of the candle, somewhere around here. On reach. And the body is closed above. So this is the first support. Okay, but I'm gonna go to H4. Okay, in H4, okay, I'm gonna adjust the level which here. So basically my buy entry for today, buy zone, is gonna be quite big. That's gonna be the TP if you guys sell gold, right? We sell gold at the zone. I'm gonna zoom in to explain later. Right here. So basically, oh, I'm gonna put the wick, right? So basically, if you want to sell, right, your first entry at the first TP, I'm gonna aim for this swing somewhere here. This is gonna be your TP1. If you have like this is gonna be the T1 P1, which is at like we just round 51.20, and another number would be within the zones. That would be how many? What number? We can say like 1 0 because the zone of our zone is big, right? About like 100 pip. And then you can aim for 5 1 110, 5 1000. Okay. 5 100 or 5 5110. So basically here. So price was here. Okay. If you were to go in the H1, you'll see there's a divergence. I short this level. Okay. And then in the M15. And M15, because I was looking at the charts like during the H&M session, shot around there. Okay, here you'll see there's a divergence. Then I was monitor that if M15 the body is close below this, okay, then that's gonna be my TP. My entry was at M5 basically. Okay, here. Okay. For the zone, and then I think price was like the highest one somewhere around here. You see the rejection. Okay, you can see this is a candle. You can see that the body close below this level, and after that you can see the pullback. Then what do you see? you see the kind of price action over here, right? And then after that, price is still close below. This is a M5. Okay, and the TP that aim for this body, they can say it hit your TP and after that it's reverse back. Okay, it reverse back, you see the rejection. Now it's falling again because on a higher time frame in H1 you can see selling off, but it's kind of like slowly like falling. So you can see this is like very strong move, which is last Friday. Okay, last Friday talking about Trump here. Okay, because I was short somewhere around this level, and then suddenly you can see the price falling almost 750 pips from the swing high to the swing low, right? It's about 750 pips here. But after that, you can see price is starting to rise. Okay, and then now, like today, market open somewhere around here. I think some brokers had the gap. Okay, there's a gap in the somewhere around here at 5,100 is a gap somewhere around this level. So if I want to buy, this is going to be my buy zones somewhere around here. I know that the zone is a bit big, about 250. That's normal for gold right now for the market condition, right? Because we know that in M1, even M5 minutes candle, gold move at least 100 to 150 pip. Okay, so if you short gold, you can hold. Okay, that's gonna be toward our TP. And then I'm gonna buy somewhere around this zone. If I see the confirmation, okay, 30.2% at 5105. 5105, 5110. So if you kind of want to buy, right? Between those like Fibonacci 30.2% plus psychological number, this gonna be our buy zone, which is I'm gonna put the orange color. Can you guys see orange? Here. You can look at this number. Let's say some in that zones. You're gonna write in H1, in H4. That's really falling very quick. Okay, go in the zone. Where it's right now 51.24, 22, all the way to 22. There's a gap. Right, that's not the FBG here, but FBG is quite big. So basically, at least falling more. Okay, it's almost oversold. M5 is really oversold. Do we see the confirmation? Not yet. We don't see any confirmation yet. Okay, in M15, in M5, price still falling. So basically, I'm not gonna buy now. My zone is here. Very big zones. We're gonna wait for price to fall. So basically, let's just see the highest falling right now. It's almost 550 pip. Okay, now is bounce off. So when we see like that, what we're gonna do? I'm gonna wait for at least M5 to close. Then I might, because we have how many minutes? I'm gonna like count down bar. It's about 2 minutes. I'm gonna see how M5 is closed. Okay. Then if they close, then I think they might have kind of starting to have like the divergence here. No divergence. Don't force. Okay. I'm gonna wait for at least M5 close. It's about sold already. If you want to buy, unless if they go back up again, I'm gonna look for the sell entry. We can look for the sell entry to at least at 51.38. Okay, let's short go at the like this OB here at this level. At this level, the price, I'm gonna put the wick, and at the body somewhere here, I'm gonna put like 30 pip. Yeah. See whether price gonna go up there. Actually, we can have a small sale, but let's just wait. Or it's M5. We 30, okay, 35. I think you can sell because it's just like a few pip. Let's just say 34. If price to 34 to 39 is about 50 pip, you can sell somewhere here. Okay. Let's see. I think they're gonna make the divergence here. No divergence. No divergence. This the stochastic is how many? What level is it? 933. We're gonna sell here or we're gonna buy here? Guys, you can request, okay? If you want me to find the entry or the setup, please let me know. Okay, I'm gonna put the sale limit. Just put a small sale limit. If price go okay, if did not trigger, that is okay. It's like one contract, small sell. Okay. So go to H4. Basically, yes, this is my first resistance, second resistance here. First resistance, first support, and this is gonna be my second support. Okay. And second resistance is here. 540. Or let's see. One, two, three there. No, that's for the long term. Gold is already 1 to 4. H4 closing with this quite strong bearish candle. 78.6 somewhere around here. Okay, I think it's not trigger. My entry is falling already, but it's okay. We have another supply zone here. So what my resistance is gonna put there first. You look here, right? You look at H4 candle. Like you see that nobody buy, nobody sell. You see the wick, the candle. Nobody buy at 51.45. Just suddenly have a kind of pullback, and now you can see the falling more here. I'm still wait for the entry. Okay, I still wait for the entry. You can like make a lower low, right? And then the M5, the structures, I see like here. So right now, what we can see in the lower time frame that the body is not close below. I put my pending order somewhere around that this 15 like this or be slightly like below. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna aim for somewhere around here. I put like very small lot size because if they're rising, this is gonna be another sell entry. So I'm gonna monitor. If you want to sell, okay, that's the zones. I'm still waiting. But this one you can see closing with bullish candle, but it's okay because that is not the level I'm looking at to buy. I'm looking to buy here. Or if I want to like re-enter for the pullback, these zones. This one. Okay guys, any anyone want to request? If not, we're gonna look at the BTC, okay, guys? Okay. For the BTC, if you're gonna look really closely, remember, I would say that this is gonna be the support level for the monthly time frame. And what we can see that is, okay, we can say the monthly haven't closed, but if monthly closed, meaning that this gonna set at the resistance level, okay. But if you're gonna look really closely on the weekly time frame, I would say that the structure has changed, right? Since where I know that a lot of you guys is buy BTC at 100K, but you're gonna get hurt. Okay, and then structure, you see that higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You can say higher high, then make a lower low. Okay, lower high, lower low, lower high, and so on. So basically the structure has changed, right? And you can see that this one I haven't removed. Okay, and then you can see from here kind of the pullback, most people resell, okay, from like this level. So right now, should we just weekly, right? If you did the weekly support, it become the resistance level for the weekly. It's already, you see that? Close below, pull back, close, swing, pull back up again, and sell at like 71K. I think the investor is already kind of panicking. You closely with the D1 time frame, I would say it's ranging, right? Still ranging here. So now if this one closing, they're gonna fall even further. This is the D1, okay? Price still go below 71K. You go to H4, okay. In H4 time frame, I would say that price kind of close. You can see the strong selling off from when today market open 67K all the way to 64K. So we're gonna find a key level together. Right, this one I'm gonna put this one at the intermediate resistance level, meaning that I'm gonna monitor. Okay, my first resistance I'm gonna pick is here. Okay, this one either is like all the investors they want to kind of pull back and sell at 61 at 65, or they're gonna sell at 67. Okay, that like you're gonna monitor here, you're gonna like wait for the pullback and then you sell, right? My second resistance somehow have to look like further a little bit at 62, but I'm gonna put right here at 69 or 70K for resistance level. And the first support, I'm gonna just aim for at the body first. Second, I'm gonna aim at the duration swing. Okay, this is my key level for BTC. And we're gonna use the projection, about 100% projection at the body of the candle. Okay, so right here, let's say if we say, okay, can we sell here? Then what we need to do, then we need to go to the lower time frame to see what our confirmation. Yes, right, there's a confirmation that, okay, you can sell based on the PA or prior action. That would be where What is my is here? This is your confirmation. Basically, you can sell at this intermediate resistance level. Why I put intermediate resistance? Because the level is quite close to the support level. So basically, I'm gonna see close below pullback, because sometimes they will pull back here or they might pull back here. So we need to look for confirmation. If H1 closing like this, if you want to sell, if you really have the sell entry, you can aim for this your TP. This gonna be demand for the M for H4 time frame. So this gonna be your TP1. If you were to sell here, okay, if you don't have any entry, you can buy at this level or at the bounce. This is gonna be your kind of TP. Like they might even come here. If you see the rejection, they might go back here to OB again, or they can go up here, or they can just go all the way down to the support level. And then we just need to look at the chart again. So but right now you sell here. Okay, in H1 it's somewhere around this level. And you also can see that they make a lower high, right? Okay. Anyone? We have about 15 minutes to go, guys. The bright, the light very bright. Anyone? Anyone? No. Which one you want to see? Nasdaq? Yeah. Okay, look at Nasdaq together. I'm gonna answer and then I'm gonna ask and then answer myself. Okay, let's look for the weekly. Weekly time frame closing with kind of a bullish candle, but I still kind of aim for short term bullish, short term bearish, but of course the long term you can see the bullish. But right now, weekly we can see that okay, the price cannot push above 25,398. Okay, 25,398 cannot push above. So basically like first resistance, or there might be someone there, right? Price, you can see that. Go back a few times, push above, still close below, push above, still close below. Okay. Monthly, you see that as well. So if this month closing with the bearish candle, I think the next month we can wait for the pullback and then we're gonna sell Nasdaq. Okay. For weekly, this is gonna be the support level for the weekly time frame, which is first. Meaning, like if you want to hold short, you can aim for this TP1. Okay, this is gonna be the TP2. And what you can see that really like boom, right? And you can see that 23.6% and 38.2%. So we're gonna see that whether they're gonna have like a small pullback, but that's gonna be the level. Okay. Go to D1. What you're gonna see in D1 time frame, I would say that based on the daily time frame Nasdaq, what we're gonna do is ranging. I mean, they just like in between this price. Okay, I'm gonna pull that. Okay, so let's just pull. This is the first resistance in H1. Sorry, D1 time frame. Second resistance. Okay, this is the support level. That is, you can see that demand zone here when you zoom in. That's why you can see the rejection and then rising. Okay. Second support still there. We can go to H4 to have a closer look. Okay, adjust the level. What we can see here, ranging, Okay, but the structure I think we can kind of find for the short term um bullish move first in H4 even trade. This for the second. That is what you can see that price was ranging here in H4, right? This box before the break. Okay, they are kind of pull back. So we in the zone here. Either they want to go up. One other thing we can see there's an OB here. That was the zone here that we think we can sell. They might go back up. Then stop loss you put above the first resistance. This is the first support. Second support was here. I'm gonna look at the H1 structures. Yeah. Mm. Um, second resistance. Gonna put it here. Gonna move this one. This one someone can sell. You can sell here. Okay. You can sell here at 25,133. If you want to sell, you see rejection, you sell. Okay. And if price going like that, okay, guys, because what you can see, price still make the higher high, higher low, higher high. If the body close above this, then meaning that will go here. Then this one is gonna be the liquidity, right? Basically, this is gonna be a first resistance. But smart money, they will say that these are liquidity. So you can sell, but if you sell, price falling, cheap stop loss to break even. Okay. But right now I can see that even the structure still in the bear, kind of the bearish, but price like making the higher low. Okay, so kind of they will go something like that. They might go here or go somewhere here and then falling within the bullish channel. So we're gonna monitor and then slightly let me see second resistance right here. Mm. Okay, guys. Any question? Oh, it's almost hit my sell limit. I'll go back to gold. It's almost slightly almost hit my sell limit. Okay, now probably go in the zones. It's missed by a few point, not even pip, like 1-2 pip. Okay, but it's go all the way to where just now. If you put at 34, you will get trigger. Price go all the way 51.35. And now price falling like 20 pips. It's not trigger, but it might go back up again. I'm gonna wait. Not almost trigger. Okay, but if you put an exact somewhere here, you will get at least like 20 pips or gold. Last question, guys, before in the webinars. Anyone? Yeah, no one, no one want to request. I wait a while more. Okay. Oh, slightly overheat my silver. Okay, let's look at silver together. This is silver. Oh, it trigger. Okay, my entry is trigger, guys. For gold, it really triggers. Okay. Let me set my TP and stop loss. Okay, my entry is trigger for gold. Look at silver together. Mm. Boom. January 26th. Oh, okay, that was the highest one. And then they go back up again to the OB. Yeah. Uh, let me go to weekly. Weekly, that's the OB here for the weekly. D1. Okay. Let's just uh they not they not respect, they're not falling from this OB. Okay, so basically if fail OB, this gonna be our breaker box. Okay, so we're gonna kinda wait like today. They might go back up to this OB instead. But this OB actually basically had like workout because of this one. So you want to trade with the OB again, I think I'm gonna be in a high risk. But let me see. Let me set this as first resistance. Yeah, and then I can see that the silver is ranging right now. Okay, you can see that 30.2% and 50% right there. H4. Second resistance is here. Okay. I just between here. Okay. Oh, gold is rising. I'm gonna have another entry. In H4, and let's just pick 51. In H4, narrow down the zones will be here. Okay, but you can see that it's like overbought, right? Because I don't know whether they're gonna like get like this, supply zone here all the way up, but I'm gonna leave it there as about $90. And then this is the first support. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in later. You hang on. Let's look for the M15. Okay, M15. I can see that it seems like they break at this level. So if we're gonna trade based on this like the recent high, I'm gonna trade with price pullback to my at least the 50%. The at least like this level, I'm gonna short the zones. The zone is here. Okay, the green one, the red one, the red one. Then my stop loss above this swing high. Okay. So basically, I'm gonna like go back here in 15, and then I'm gonna target this TP. It's gonna be the TP one. TP one here. Sell zone. Mm. Stop loss. If you can put above 91, but you think too far, then you put at this swing high. This is your stop loss. SL. Okay, and this one you can take your TP. Thai stop loss. Okay. All right, guys, that should be all for today. Okay, I'm gonna catch up with you. So that's like our zone for to sell somewhere around here, like 30, 39 and 50. I have my 2 entry for gold. Okay, that's not what trigger my panic. So it just move a little bit, so I still can hold. Okay. Cash. I'm gonna catch up with you again on this Wednesday. All right, guys. So happy trading, guys. Good luck. See you again on this Wednesday. All right. Bye for now, guys. Take care and good luck. Bye bye.